What's going on, everybody? Man, it is Tuesday, which means we are going to open some Magic today. But Magic is not the only thing on the menu, so to speak. I don't know if you can see these right here. Delicious looking, kind of Willy Wonka feel cookies that we got going on today. Do these things? I don't know how they're going to come across online, but they are incredibly impressive in person. We have our Lucky Charms cookie. Yes, that's right. There are Lucky Charms not only on top, but they are also baked into the cookie, as well as what we're calling the Shamrock Shake cookie. There's a bit of a green tint to it. There is a very, you can only see part of the, there's like a very colorful icing on top. There's also like a powdered sugar, so when it crumbled, you can actually see how it breaks open like that. But we're not going to eat those just yet. We're going to save those to the end because we are going to be going Team Shamrock Shake versus Team Lucky Charms. Will luck take the day? Or will... are they both lucky? Shamrock Shake. Anyway. These were the cookies that were featured this last weekend up at Comix Cafe. They are specifically kind of St. Patrick's Day themed. And so we're wanting to acknowledge the creativity involved in these. We are going to take a taste test at the end so you can kind of experience what that looks like, or at least what it sounds like when someone eats it. I will try to describe it to you as much as I can, a la Food Network, although, again, it's still weird. But before we do that, we've got a matter of business to take care of. We have a giveaway to do, and we are excited about doing our drawing in a more transparent way, because we don't want you to think that we're just kind of like picking ahead of time and just kind of like letting you in on who we picked, which is what we were doing, but we were doing it randomly. But now we're going to do it randomly, and you're going to get to watch. So, here comes our comment picker, and we are going to spin the wheel. There are 3 people on this picker today. Realize your name could be on there. All you got to do is comment under this video, and next week you will see your name on our pick a winner wheel. The only stipulation is that you have to hashtag it Comix Cafe. And so here we go. I'm going to spin the wheel. Whoever it picks, that's who our winner is. Here we go. All right, Miss Kimberly, you are our winner this week. Congratulations. We're excited that you have won. And so we will make sure that you get an opportunity. No, don't forget A and B in any of the colors that you see on the playmat in front of you. I think we all are pretty sure you're going to pick pink, but who knows? You might surprise us. Let us know which you pick, and that will be at the store waiting for you. Congratulations, Mrs. Kimberly. All right. Today we are doing another time travel pack battle. Some of that has to do with the fact that we're in the midst of kind of waiting on a new set, which is kind of strange because it feels like lately with Magic, you always have a new set coming out. But right now we're kind of in kind of like when you're on YouTube, there's a show hole, or when you've been watching something on Netflix or on whatever series you've been watching, all of a sudden you don't have a series to watch anymore, and you're like, oh no, what do I do now? So we are going to do another time travel pack battle. This pack battle is all set packs. We're not going to do any draft packs. We're going to do all set packs. So we're just going to bring all the fire. Okay, we have our dice to keep track of who is winning. We're going to go ahead and set those down. We're going to grab our first 2 packs from each stack. So we're doing Zendikar Rising, 2 packs of each. We're going to do 1 pack at a time, though, and so it'll be Lucky Charms versus Shamrock Shake. That's going to be hard to remember. It's kind of almost a tongue twister, too. If you have not already, and you like our content, you'd like to support our content, don't forget to like and subscribe. Share us out to your friends on social media. You can also, there's links down below in the video description where you can get to our TCG player account. You can get to our website. There's all kinds of ways to get plugged in. You can join our meetup. Again, lots of ways to get involved. So just encourage you to get in on that. Without any further ado, let us jump in. We're going to start oldest and work our way to more present day, although we are out of Phyrexia, which is a good problem to have. It means we're selling packs, which is good. There's our Clearwater Pathway Full Art to a Plains. Now, the only cards that we're going to... Let me get this up where you can see it. The only cards that we're going to... Let me start over with that. There's a Clearwater Pathway. Full Art Plains. The only cards we're going to include in our pack battle are going to be rares and mythics. That's some nice Tazri Beacon of Unity. It's our first mythic. We didn't have to wait for that mythic very long. Nice. And our first list card. Should we include list cards? They're not that common. You know what? Let's do it. Let's include list cards. All right. Because they are a special feature of set packs, so why not? Let's do it. So we have a 7 converted mana cost for our first pack of Zendikar Rising, the new kind of booster. If you haven't watched our video last week where we talked about how Zendikar Rising was a set that really did change everything, I encourage you to go back and watch that. That's a fun video to go through and open a whole box of Zendikar Rising. Kind of a throwback. Kind of not, since I didn't really open a box back in the day. Okay, all right. All right, so we got a Cloud Goat Ranger that is a list card on top of our Maddening Cacophony. So that is a 5, 6, 7. 4, 5, 6, 7. We are even. Our first pack is a tie. And both of them had a list card in it. Okay, so list cards are like 20 to 25% of packs have them. So that's pretty unusual to be able to pull them back to back like that. Now these boxes that I pulled these out of were certainly not sealed boxes, and so yeah, you're gonna have that when they're not sealed. You're gonna have a kind of a more of a randomness, maybe. I don't know how that's possible. Never mind. Forget I said that. Valakut Exploration into Spoils of Adventure. Not a rare, not a list. So we're gonna add. Oh no, we're not gonna add. This is gonna be our. There's a tie, so this one is worth 2. So we've got, and we'll keep them off to the side in their respective piles. So if we get to the end and there's a tie, we'll go back and we'll count total converted mana cost to see which one won. So Lucky Charms has 3 on the board for this one. This was worth 2 points. There we go. Love the flavor. Oh, Omnath. There we go. That's Omnath wins that on his own. He didn't need any help. And that is a beautiful... Man, that's a really good looking Omnath card. That's very cool. Wow. 4-drop. Omnath takes the win and jumps up to 2 points. The next set we are going to open, Modern Horizons. I'm going to set the 1 down to the end because actually this side doesn't have any points yet. We're going to give him a chance right now. Lucky Charms, are you in fact lucky? There's the Junk Winder artwork. There we go. Modern Horizons 2 has a lot of really fun stuff. Okay. Wow. Piru into a Karmic Guide. Okay, that's a double rare pack. Nice. Okay. Piru and a Karmic Guide will give us a total of 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 13 converted mana cost. Goodness gracious. I'm gonna fall short of going ahead and calling this one just because I know that Modern Horizons 2 has the ability to put out a... Oh, that is really cool. There's a Yavimaya Cradle of Growth full art. Very cool. Alright, let's see what we pull here. See if we have anywhere near the converted mana cost. There we go. Okay, so there's a dress down for 2. Uh-oh. It's going to take a while to get there if we keep going by 2s. Cursed Totem for 2. Oh, I thought for sure. Thought we were going to have the list card come in and save the day. Alright. That's a win. It's a single win, not a tie. Wasn't worth 2. second of our Modern Horizons 2 pack battle. Nice. There's a Zahaz, a Glimmer Wasp. Glimmer Wasp or Glimmer Wisp? Yeah, Glimmer Wasp. Nice. There we go. Squirrel Sanctuary. The Fractured Sanity for 3. Oh, rare land. There's a Tide Shaper. Oh, man. Oh, my goodness. Okay, if only we were going by letters. Because this one has a 0 converted mana cost. It doesn't even have 0. It doesn't even have anything printed as far as the converted mana cost. Just a way to get it into play. Oh my goodness. And that's a foil. That's nice. I like that. That's very cool. Alright, so with 3 cards, we only have 3 CMC for Lucky Charms. Shamrock Shake. Says, hold my drink. Here we go. Glorious Enforcer. So shiny. Parcel Mirror. Scurry Oak. Nice. Hey, there's the thing we had the art for earlier. Zabaz. There's 1. Zurin Orb. Floodhound. Oh my goodness. Rustvale Bridge. Oh, Shamrock Shake. Came up short. All we're hearing is a when you're done with your shake. Had nothing in the tank for that one. Alright. Going into the Innistrad block now. With Midnight Hunt. Alright, so we're tied at 2-2. I may have to go back and recount all the points and see. Wow, that's very cool looking. There's Sigarda's Splendor. Very cool. Art card. Nice. They have those really neat planes with that black and white treatment. Kind of an old school horror movie. Death Bonnet Sprout. Okay, there's a Ludwig Necro Genius. Into nothing. So that's 2 drop. Alright, so 2 converted mana cost for the Team Lucky Charms. Let's go into the pack for Team Shamrock Shake. There's the art card for Arlen. That's really, really cool looking. It's the alternate art version. Actually, is that the... Might be the anime version. I forget. Was there an anime? I think maybe it wasn't this set. That would seem off-brand, I guess, for a set like this. Can't Stay Away. 2 drop. Is it going to remain a tie? It is a tie. Okay, so this next one's going to be worth 2. Midnight Hunt. Comes in neck and neck with 2 drop on each side. Lucky Charms looking to secure a double win here. Interesting looking. Ooh. All right. Candle Trap. Tavern Ruffian. Into a Briar Bridge Tracker for 3. Okay. We're going to make it a close one, I guess. 3 seems like a pretty kind of middle of the road converted mana cost. There's the Arrogant Outlaw artwork. Very cool. Island. Lock Cemetery Gate. Duress. Monarch Veteran. Gissa Glorious Resurrector. Will take the win with 1 additional converted mana cost. 4v3. So Shamrock Shake takes a 2-point lead, which isn't very insurmountable at this point. Seems like we keep going back and forth, so I wonder if we're going to get back into a tie after this round. We're into Crimson Vow, the second step into the Innistrad world recently. The Traveler. Odric, Blood Cursed, 3 drop. And that's it. Okay. Odric, Blood Cursed, our 3 drop. Let's see what we pull on this side. There's the Witness the Future artwork. Very cool. There's the Plains. The Griff Rider. The Undead Butler. Sorin the Mirthless. Man, that is such a cool looking card. And it is a 4-drop. I mean, Sorin the Mirthless gives Team Shamrock Shake another step towards victory. Wow, that's a really cool looking art card. What is that? Vampire's Vengeance. Okay, here we go. Gift of Fangs. Why, thank you. Mischievous Catgeist. Gross. Keeping her eye on you. There's a Howling Moon into... Oh, that's such a cool looking card. I thought it was going to be... It has a Howling Moon 3-drop. That's such a cool looking Markov Purifier. That foil and the way that pops on that card is just exquisite. Hey, check that out. Nice. There's a art card. The foil imprinted signature. There's our Dream Shackle Geist. Where are we going to go here? Are we going to be able to take down the 3-drop? Oh my goodness. 7 with Millicent. Into Torrens Fist of the Angels. A 3-drop. That's 10 CMC. And then a list card for 1. Jiraga Tree Speaker. Okay, that's 11 CMC for Team Shamrock Shake. And Lucky Charms, you are not being very lucky at all. My goodness. All right. 2 to 6. Let's let these cards off to the side a little bit. They're starting to get tall enough where I'm putting my arms into them. And I don't want to do that. All right, into the Kamigawa block. Neon Dynasty is at hand. Oh, it's such cool looking art. Echo of Death's Wail. Look at that. Okay, here we go. We're going to see some big dragons. What are we going to see here? Biting Palm Ninja for 3. Oh, that's such a sweet looking foil. All right. So 3-drop is all that Lucky Charms has been able to muster in about 3 rounds. Imperial Subduer. Very cool. But yeah, 3-drop is pretty much all this stack has been able to come up with. Stack to the right. Okay, 3-drop. Anything else? Oh, list card for 3. Artifact Vehicle. Well, that's interesting. Very, very cool. All right, so the list card saves the day. Y'all are going to be double guessing my or questioning my decision to add list cards to the battle. Like, if you hadn't added list cards, Lucky Charms would have won. There's a plain artwork. Very cool for this set. That's the more modern city. Here we go. Where's our rare? Where's our rare? There it is. March of Reckless Joy. It's a 1-drop because the X isn't going to be counted. Or maybe I should I count? Should I give it? Should I roll a dice to determine what X is? I think I will, just for fun. I'll wait till after I do this though. Wow, look at that. That is sweet looking. Return to action. There's one of the forests from this set. Yeah, once I go through this pack, I'll roll 2. Okay, so pretty much any roll would, because I think all I have is 20-sided dice in here. All right, so if I roll a 1, it'll be a tie. If I roll anything else, I'm going to move these out of the way. It's a 14. All right, so X is 14. Team Lucky Charms gets a small, fairly insignificant moral victory based on my decision to roll a dice. Come on, Lucky Charms. You can do this. But you got to do it now. Here we go. Now into the Streets of New Capenna. Start off with a foil art card of Zeatora, the Incinerator. Very cool looking card. Like you don't want to see him in that. Man, look at that. Oh my goodness. Get enough of those lands in this pack. So we got the Spara's headquarters, the Bant land with no converted mana cost. All right, are we going to have a tie? I think that's the only way this is going to happen is if there's a tie here and there's a land here. There he is. Masked bandits. A raccoon stealing a bunch of stuff. Yep, it appears to be. That's what they do. I don't have a good feeling about this. Oh, 3-drop. Tala's Clever Conductor. Oh, and I'll see your Spara's headquarters, and I'll raise you a foil Spara's headquarters. I think that was just unnecessary. 8. Here we go. Brutal. Not only am I going to win, I'm going to rub it in your face. There is... What is that? That's the art for Angel of Suffering. Not a popular angel, but an angel nonetheless. There we go. Oh, nice! Vivian on the Hunt. It's a 6-drop. Man, that's cool. I don't think I've seen that Planeswalker in person. That's really cool looking. I wonder if that would be very good in the new Oathbreaker format. I don't know if you guys have seen that, but there's a new format that has been made official. Like you can play it in Wizard sanctioned events now. There's wiretapping. It's called Oathbreaker, and so your commander, I'm going to do this, commander is a Planeswalker, and they have one spell. I think it's either an instant or a sorcery, and that is their signature spell. They can cast it whenever you have the mana to cast it. And then it's a 60-card total deck. I think you only have 20 life. Scheming Fence. 2-drop. Alright, while we weren't looking, Lucky Charms is back in it. And there are only 4 packs left. So if Lucky Charms drops one of these, Shamrock Shake is the automatic winner of this pack battle. Okay, here we go. Oh, nice. There's Battlewing Mystic. There's a foil Plains. Those are so good looking with that kind of stained glass art treatment. Chaotic Transformation. That's a 6-drop. It's a strong showing. Very strong showing. Alright. Shamrock Shake. Looking to answer the 6-drop. What in the world is that? Sprouting Goblin. Oh, here we go. Alright. What do we have here? It is Runvelt Hordemaster into nothing. Alright. So we're back in. Did I put like all the cards? I put all the cards from one of these packs into the wrong stack. Alright, so we're up to 5. We're staying on pace to be able to tie it up. Here we go. Aster Bearer of Blades. Stained glass art treatment. Uh-oh. Urborg Lurgoyf for 2. Oh, nice. Shivan Reef foil. That's beautiful. Hall of the Bandit Lord. So we got a list, a foil land, a list land, and then a 2-drop Urborg Lurgleif. 2-drop, 3 cards, 2-drop. That's a new record. We were at 3 cards, 3-drop for Lucky Charms, but we have gone to a whole new low. Less than a point a card. Miria, Scholar of Antiquity. Very cool. Just love the look of the art cards. Although I don't collect them. Oh, it's a 3-drop Haughty Djinn into a Squee Dubious Monarch foil. Okay, well, you know, it was a fun battle. We are officially out of reach for Team Lucky Charms. But, you know, that doesn't mean we're going to stop opening packs. Let's keep going. Let's go ahead and see what we have in store. Oh, very nice. Scrap Trawler. Schematic artwork. Very cool. Brothers of War. Quicksilver Amulet for 4. That is incredible. Tyrant of Kerr Ridges for 6. There's a Gnawroot Pallbearer. And a list 3-drop card. Priest of Gix. Not too bad. It's interesting. When Priest of Gix enters the battlefield, add 3 black to your mana pool. That's really cool. So essentially, if you have the mana to play him, you get him for free. And you get to do something else afterwards. Hopefully you have something to do with those 3 mana. Alright. Shamrock Shake. There's a schematic artwork for Chromatic Lantern. Okay, so we got a Transformers card for 4. A second Transformers card for 6. So we're at 10 CMC. But still not enough. Is there going to be another card? Mishra Tamer of Makfawa. Wow. So, 10, 15 converted mana cost to 13 on Team Lucky Charms. Shamrock Shake has reached double digits. Alright, here we go. Last, but certainly not least, last pack magic. Do we want to make this all or nothing? No, I'm kidding. Just kidding. We're not going to make this all or nothing. Very nice. There's Mishra's Command artwork. Very cool. Alright. This has been a stomping. The Temporal Anchor 6-drop. Very nice. Check it out. Brushland foil. And then a Sleeper Agent. 1-drop list card. Wow. That's really cool. That's a really cool card. I don't know if I've been aware of that card. When Sleeper Agent comes into the field or comes into play, target opponent gains control of it. Beginning of your upkeep, Sleeper Agent deals 2 damage to you. That's really cool. That would go great in the curse deck that I have. Mox Amber. Schematic artwork. Is that a hint at what's to come? Are we going to pull a Mox Amber schematic in this pack? Transmogrant's Crown for 2. Not even close to enough, and not even close to a Mox Amber. It's okay. Creatures get... Well, that's pretty cool. Get +2, +0. Oh, creature, not creatures. Very nice. So, okay. Came out strong. Team Shamrock Shake runs away with it. Let's go back and let's just relive the cards that we saw in Team Lucky Charm. I think we saw like 4 or 5 list cards, which is kind of crazy. Saw quite a few rare lands. Saw a Planeswalker or 2. Saw a card that has no converted mana cost. Saw a handful of Mythics. Now let's go through Team Shamrock Shake's stack of cards. Double Transformer. Back-to-back Transformers. There's a Squee. Saw some foil versions of cards that we saw on the other side. The Joraga. Very cool list card. There's a Sora. That was our second Planeswalker. Pretty sweet Omnath with that alternate border. Some pretty interesting list cards as well. So very cool. Good stuff. So I'm gonna pick up this stack of cards and get them out of the way because it's time for a taste test. We have these two really good looking cards. I have cards on the mind and I have cookies on the playmat. I think that should be the opposite. All right, here we go. So Lucky Charms cookie. So like I said, there are Lucky Charms. I don't know if you can see it very well. They're baked into the cookie as well as being on top. So the cookie is super fluffy. Almost has like a spiced cake taste to it a little bit. I don't know if that's the cookie or not the cookie. If that's the cereal that's in the cookie that's giving it that flavor, but it's a really. Going in for a second bite. There's a lot of textural variance in the cookie. So you bite into it, you get the soft cookie, but then you get like chunks of cereal, you get chunks of marshmallow. But it's like the marshmallows that you get in the cereal, so they're not soft, they're a little bit crunchy. Alright. And now for the Shamrock Shake. I would encourage you guys to get in whenever they have on the weekends. A lot of times Diana and the crew will whip up something special for the weekend. And this St. Patrick's Day special was really good. All right, here we go. Shamrock Shake cookie. Okay. There's definitely chocolate. Definitely mint. So it's kind of like a mint chocolate chip cookie. Like the icing and the colorfulness of the icing kind of threw me off a little bit. Because I was not expecting mint and chocolate. I probably should have, since Shamrock Shakes are, if I remember correctly, are kind of a minty. I don't know if they're mint chocolate chip, but man, that hits the spot. That is a really good cookie. Again, it's very soft. Lots of textural variance. The icing on top, you might let go like it's going to be too much because the cookie's going to be sweet and the icing's going to be sweet. The cookie is not overly sweet. And so the icing is kind of a welcome, like, okay, this is a good layer of flavor. There is a cherry on top. But here's the cherry on top for me. Cherry on top for me is when y'all come and join and be a part of our openings, that you share in the experience of opening some of our favorite games. That is a cherry on top for me. So if you like what we're doing, please make sure you like, subscribe. Make sure you comment down below. Feel free to look us up on Discord. Catch us on there. It's just a pleasure. It's so much fun to share this experience with y'all. So I hope you're enjoying it half as much as I am. Get in and get me one of these cookies. Well, not one of these because these are mine, but one of the ones. There's always cookies at the store. So I encourage you to get up there, taste the sweet creations that are being made by Miss Diana. Go check out the store. There's new stuff being brought out every day. All kinds of stuff for D&D. There's all kinds of comics that are releasing weekly, and so just get in and come check us out. Hope you have a great weekend. Week. We're right in the middle of the week. I'm already ready to go for the weekend. If you are into Pokemon, we'll be doing a Pokemon opening this Thursday. I just want to tease it a little bit here. don't know if you can tell what these are. These are Scarlet and Violet packs. These are leftover prize support that we were not able to give away because we didn't have... They send you enough prize support to cover everybody, and so you're going to have some left over. And so it's their leftover prize support that we're going to give out, or that we're going to open, that we didn't give out, that we're going to open, so that you can get to see some of this stuff prior to release. Otherwise, everything else was going to get sold. Everything else was not sold, but used up by our pre-release event. So I'm going to stop talking. Hope you have a great day. See you on Thursday. Later.